Hello, everybody. It is May 24th, 2023. And I am in Nashville. You can see my little box set up here. But I'm at the Gaylord Opryland Hotel in Nashville, Tennessee for the concluding moments of HEALTHCON 2023, AAPC's national conference. You may have been following along on social media, or maybe you're an attendee watching virtually. If so, you may shouldn't you be in a session? But let's see here. We've got Leticia. Hey, it's good to see you. Maybe we'll get back to Orlando soon. Mariah Edwards. Hi, Mariah. Shahanaz, thanks, from New Jersey. Thanks for being with us today. You can see I'm in the product store area at HEALTHCON. Everybody's in their sessions right now, and we're going to be super casual today. I guess we usually are, but I'm going to pull a few members in, members or staff, whoever's walking by. They are game for being on camera for social hour today. Hey, Denise Page, come back to Long Beach, California. Do we have a regional in Long Beach, or do we have a national conference? Let me know, Denise. And when was that? What year was that? Hey, Gail Franks. Christy Downing, ship us some swag. Yeah, I should box it all up right here. You can pick what you want, and then we'll send it off. That'd be cool. I'd get fired though. Leticia, my manager, is at the conference. I was hoping to see her in my live video. You should text her right now and see if you can get her out here. I dare you, Leticia. I don't know if you've got her phone number, but if you can message her right now and say, leave your session, go see AAPC Alex by the product store. Maybe we can get her on. That'd be fun. Carlita, the good news is we're coming back to Las Vegas next year. So we'll be at Caesar's Palace, and looking forward to that. It's going to be a ton of fun. Las Vegas is a great time. So Carlita, are you, remind me, are you a chapter officer? And let me know, because I think we usually pull in the local chapters in the areas that we have our conferences. So we'll see you there for sure. Miss you, not seeing you here in Nashville, but glad to have you out here or being with me today. All right. Let's see, we've got 32 people with us. You guys want to check out some stuff that we have here in the store? Let me see. They meaning our product people made these little phone chargers, right? You just drop it on your phone. There's all kinds of stuff like that. It's a clock / charger. Lots of keychains. Okay, let's do this. I've got HEALTHCON 2023 keychains. My video is a little bit delayed from what you're seeing, so yeah, Denise. Yep, I had to get a bunch of boxes to prop me up. All of the tall tables are kind of not around. Oh my goodness, look here. This AAPC Dave with a sweet HEALTHCON.
Oh my gosh, I was in disguise. Is this social hour? Did I just bomb social hour?
You bombed social hour. Here, grab this mic.
Okay.
So Dave, tell members what your role is with HEALTHCON. You are so involved, like from the very early stages of planning. What kind of things do you do? Tell us about that journey.
Oh, great question, Alex. We start out usually with a site visit, and we go out to the property where we're going to be putting on the show. and we'll walk the property. We'll look at the conference space. We also talk, we talk with every, I want to say department, but every facility within the resort. And we coordinate with IT, we coordinate with the electrical, we coordinate with the AV team, we coordinate with the hotel staff, as far as rooms,
Catering.
yeah, food, just everything. And we kind of map things out of where we want to do our breakout sessions and how we want to lay things out to make it the most easy to find. So all of you that are here virtually, and this is just social hour, so I know it's not like our virtual conference attendees solely, but when you join virtually, we try to make the experience as similar as possible. So yeah, it's just a lot of planning goes into it. After that site visit, we then map everything out. We find out what equipment that we need.
Like it's when you say map out, they're probably room maps. You're thinking we have these sessions here and people here and this and that.
Yeah, room maps, exactly. We need to know capacities of each room, how many we can fit. And then once we know the topics and people start registering for conference and choosing their sessions, then we have to adjust those things based on room capacity, because we may have a topic that, 500 people want to hear or listen to, and we don't have, we might have put that originally in a smaller room. So then we have to change rooms, and all of this happens prior to conference. But like for this one that we're in now, we had several rooms where luckily the hotel staff was able to get us a bunch more chairs, and we didn't exceed, fire code capacity, but we were able to do that. So there's a lot of things on the physical end of the resort, and then there's a lot on the technical end that we set up behind the scenes.
Because you've got to have a camera in every room.
Camera in every
and you
room.
got to make sure that where's the power and where do we set up the laptops and all
the little steps. So usually over the weekend, I am before conference, I'm just a little bit stressed out trying to make sure our cables go the right length. Sometimes they end up just inches short, and we have to contact the hotel to run different cabling for us, and all of those things can set us back and delay things. So we got great people here. It's so fun running into people at conference. If any of you on social hour haven't been to a conference in person, I'm sure Alex is going to pitch it, but they're so fun. It's great to network with people. I think that's probably the biggest thing that I get out of it, is just meeting all of you, meeting all of our members, and just being able to be genuine and real, and just, hear everyone's stories and share. It's so fun. But it is a lot of prep work. But I'm feeling so good because the last session is going on right now, and all of the problems have been fixed. There's always little problems, but all the problems have been fixed, and I'm breathing a huge sigh of relief. So
okay, well, you've done a great job. And when we kick it off on Sunday afternoon, it's kind of like what's going to happen as we hit the on switches. And there's always something. We strive for perfection, but it's impossible to achieve that. But we work our way through that through the conference.
Absolutely, it's on a spectrum for sure. So we do the very best that we can, and a lot of you are super patient. We do a lot of online things, and with technology there's always bound to be something that's going wrong, either things on our end, which, well, I want to say never happen, but they do. But even on your end it can happen. Technology is funny, and I'm glad that everybody's so good with willing to just work through those issues and not freak out.
You'll love this. So Leticia Jolly, she's from Florida. She's been a friend who we've talked to on social or on online for a long time, but she's getting her boss in here. Is that you?
Oh, boy. You. All right,
Okay.
I gotta go.
Thanks, Dave.
Thank you all.
Come on.
Funny. Oh my God, dude, like
I'm Alex.
you're Alex.
Yeah.
I'm Helene Kennedy. How are
Grab
you?
this. That's a microphone.
Okay.
Okay,
Alright, great.
and Leticia.
I know. She's made me come out of my class.
Well, I'm sorry. I don't know how fun.
No, it is fun though. It is. They're very happy to see me on here.
So where are you from?
I originally New York, but I just moved to Florida about a year and a half ago.
So were you working remote for that company, or did you get
no,
jobs?
state just transferred with NYU. Work
Okay.
for NYU. Yeah.
All right.
We
So-
transferred
How long have you been a coder for?
in 2007.
Okay, give us that. Did I tell you, say your name? Helen Kennedy.
Helene Kennedy.
Helene Kennedy.
That's okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you've been coding since 2007.
Yeah.
Were you a coder before you were an AAPC member?
No,
No.
no,
Okay. Well, let me, I'm gonna move these down a little bit.
and I'm short.
There we go. We got to see Helene here.
But let's see, yeah, look, I can't with her. I wish I could see them.
Yeah, we got her little profile pic
I
there.
know, she's so funny. I can't. Yeah, she's great. She's really good. Gotta say.
What led you into this career?
You know, I kind of fell into it actually. My manager at a job that I happened, she's like, oh, I want you to get certified. I'm like, okay, I never did it. And actually, I went for like a boot camp class type thing, and I was doing a small little section of pathology, like point of care testing, a little bit. But then I went with that, and then I worked at, then I transferred to NYU, became an auditor,
Okay.
worked for revenue integrity. Now I'm a manager.
So do you code much these days, or are you managing more than coding?
We're still auditing and coding, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm still in it. Yeah, for sure. I do manage, but I do in like we do the inpatient and ED. Those are what I prefer. Pathology, I know Leticia. It's her thing right now.
Yeah.
I'm learning a lot in pathology, and I'm also anesthesia, which I don't really know much about. My team at.
Of everyone on your team, why is Leticia your favorite?
Oh my God. She is definitely one of my
Yeah, okay,
favorites for
okay.
sure.
All right.
For sure. She really
Yeah, putting
is.
you on the
Just
spot.
promoted her.
All right,
Yes,
great.
yes,
Awesome,
yeah.
congratulations.
She's great. She's awesome. She works really hard, super smart,
Yeah.
goes above and beyond. For sure.
What session did we pull you from?
And the revenue cycle auditing upstairs and I actually got to take an elevator, so I was happy because usually you can't, you got to go up and down all these stairs.
Yeah, it's a big venue.
Yes, it's a big venue. It's beautiful though. It's very nice.
Is this your first HealthCon?
No,
Tell me about the other, how many others? have you
I've
been?
probably been to about 10.
Wow.
12, yeah, maybe 12. Yeah, my other job, when I worked for Siemens, I used to go every single year. So now, since I transferred, I don't go every year. I was at the regional though last year in South Carolina.
Yep.
Or 2 years ago, maybe that was at this point.
Yeah.
And then I went, New York, I was there.
Got regional.
So yeah, there was regional. And then, I think next year maybe hit Vegas.
Yeah, that'll be a good time.
Yeah, definitely.
What has been your favorite class or experience at HealthCon?
Actually, yeah, I love the one, Secrets of a Family Physician. He was a really good presenter. I mean, they're all very good, but I learned, it was really helpful for me for a couple of points.
Mhm.
And then there was another one that I learned a lot in that class, actually.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're headed home today?
Today, yeah, I have a night flight, 6:30.
One.
Yeah.
It's gonna be busy.
It's gonna be busy. It's gonna be busy for
Yeah.
sure. I'm gonna try to hit the Country Music Hall of Fame first.
Oh,
We'll
fun.
see.
Fun. Awesome.
All right, well,
Thank you so much.
thank
for coming
you.
out to the
I
class.
know. Thank you for having me. I
Yeah,
appreciate it.
Leticia, thank
Bye,
you for sending this out.
Leticia. Bye, whoever else is watching. Thank
We'll see
you. All right, really nice meeting
Have
you
a safe journey
finally.
home.
Thank
Yeah.
you so much.
You're welcome. All right, that was fun. Leticia, thanks for setting that up. That was great. Mariah says we should have a HealthCon in Utah. That has happened. The most recent, we've had a regional conference. It must have been maybe 6 years ago, more or less. But yeah, we bring it out to our direction every once in a while. All right, let's see. La Driba says, hey everyone, good afternoon from West Texas Midland. All right, well, thanks for being with us. Who else should I grab? I'm going to grab someone from the national office. Bear with me. I'm going to dip out just for 10 seconds and grab a friend. All right. So to my left is the product store checkout. And then back behind there is the info desk. And yeah, this is the general session area, main doors. But we've got Shelly Cronin coming here. I'm going to give her a mic. Shelly Cronin,
Hey, Alex.
how are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Doing great. Happy end of conference day.
Yes. Happy end of conference day.
Today, or this conference has been very different for you because you had a special event. Well, first off, let members know what your role is, and we'll start from there.
Okay. I'm the Director of Product and Client Success. My main job is really giving the voice of the customer, a coder, auditor, to our products so that, the team can build things that are going to be useful to our members. So Codify, Practicode, all of those things, I try to get the voice from you as the member back to the product team and then explain it to them on how and why it's so useful and why we need to build it.
Okay. And this conference, we had a special Codify event. Tell us a little bit about what happened and what we did.
So we had a Codify happy hour. It was kind of like our first step into a user conference for the software. And so the idea was we wanted to get members together and talk about Codify. And we were surprised about how many members here don't have Codify. It's our online, it's not just a code lookup tool. It has so many different features. And we had an absolute blast. So we had Dolly.
Dolly was there.
Dolly was there, Dolly impersonator,
Yeah.
but she was amazing. Then we did a speed coding challenge. So we had some people with books and people doing Codify, coding cases to show how efficient you could be with it.
It was like a horse race.
Yes, it
You
was
know,
like a horse
Everybody
race.
was putting down money to bet and going on DraftKings and picking their coder.
Well, the fun thing was, is like Dave Kaiser and my boss, Dave Priest, was there. And neither one of them had seen a coder actually coding cases. They were like, "This is
Me too.
so interesting."
Yeah.
So that was exciting. And then we had some power users come up and talk about how they use Codify and the different things that they've done within their workflow to make them more efficient, more accurate, and really just improve their coding and their team's coding. So we got some great feedback from that we will take back and utilize that in building out the software.
One interesting story about Codify, this, we talked about it and you met this individual, but I met a member who we had given away a subscription, an annual subscription to Codify. I think it was during our Black Friday promos. And she stopped me and thanked us for the subscription. And then she said she never used an encoder till before. And she was blown away, loved it. And she's trying to talk her boss into paying for it now.
Yeah, she is. I know. She came over. I had Alex have her come up to the product store so I could meet her, of course. And I gave her a free shirt.
Yep.
Our Codify Power User shirt. She was so excited. And she was such a lovely woman. Honest, I'm sorry, I can't remember her name, but she was absolutely wonderful.
Yep.
And I'm so excited that she's so excited to get in the platform. Yeah.
Okay, awesome. So what's next? So we go home and what is your focus going forward now that we're past HealthCon or about to be past HealthCon?
So past HealthCon, focusing on improving Practicode. We call it Practicode 2.0, obviously, adding more content to that. And then also we're working on some awesome features for Codify. Okay. So we just launched the historical code set for Codify, which allows you to change the year of Codify. It goes back to 2018. Okay. So for all you auditors and anyone who's adjudicating old claims, you can set Codify back to 2019. And what it does is it gives you all the guidelines, the code changes, everything for 2019 and history. Okay. And it's great. So we've got some other great tools coming out that we're in the process of building. Okay. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thanks for sharing. Thanks for hanging out.
You're welcome.
If you can talk Kristen to come in.
I will.
Okay. All right.
She's got to come. I got it.
All right. Thanks, Shelly.
Thanks, everyone.
See ya.
Bye.
There are many great things about being here, and one of them is just to be with the staff and hanging out, working hard together to put on a great event. And we don't get that as much these days because most of us are remote. But here comes someone else that I've known for a long time, Chris Taylor. Come here, Chris. Hey, how are you?
Hi, everyone. I'm good.
So we're almost done the conference.
Last day.
How you feeling?
Tired.
You for conference, you always get roped into being the product store Sherpa. Bringing all of it here and getting it all of
best
home.
Place to be. You get to see everybody. You get to say hello. Everyone's in an awesome mood when they come over here. They get some awesome swag. It's the best place to be.
this is not your main role though.
No, this is not my normal day job.
Okay, so tell us about that.
I am the education operations manager and I just work all things the AAPC education, our distance learning, our live, our built program. And I work with our education partners behind the scenes with their account managers. So a lot of education stuff.
I know you used to teach the teacher session and work closely with our the CPCIs, instructors. Do you still do that?
Yeah, so we did have our teach the teacher session on Saturday, the 20th.
Mhm.
We had a large 50 people on site, 70 virtually. It's just a great way for instructors to network. We give them some tools, kind of sneak peek at what's coming. I love the instructors. Worked with many of them for the 20+ years I've been here, so it's great to continue that relationship.
I know since the pandemic, at the beginning of the pandemic, because you were, it seemed more exclusively on that side of things, the educator relationships and
Right.
things like that. And then it has evolved over the last 3 years into built the virtual instructor led training and that what do you see in the future for our online education and what kind of things are you working on?
We are seeing more people transition to our virtual instructor led where they have an instructor available once a week for
Okay.
3 hours where they can talk and office hours. We still have that self-paced, but we're really seeing quite a few people jumping over to the instructor led
That's
to be able to
usually
have that engagement.
Yes.
I mean, it is through Zoom. It's still that hybrid event, but we're seeing where people still are now wanting that engagement back.
Some of our are they teachers?
A lot of
Hello?
our AAPC approved
Yeah.
instructors.
Okay, there are teachers.
Yeah, we have
Okay.
50+ that have that contract with us to do that. So if anyone's watching and you're interested, we're always looking for instructors.
Teaching
So
assistants.
teaching
So,
assistants, we've got TAs as part of that
And I
program.
know there, Beverly Johnson, who is on social media a lot. She's on our BOD, but she's I think she's a TA.
Yeah,
And then Maddie Daughtry, our Broadway
yeah.
star. So
yeah.
there's so many great people who are connecting with our
We even
students.
have past students that have come back as TAs, which
Okay.
is amazing because they've been where the student is.
Okay.
And have some great tips and resources and kind of a cheerleader because they made it through as well. So it's, I don't know, education is just awesome.
Okay.
So
When do you head home?
I am here till tomorrow evening.
Okay. And
So-
so you'll have some time to play.
Yes, Shelly, who you just saw, we just booked a massage for tomorrow.
Oh,
So
sounds amazing.
some self-care.
I thought you might hit the water
Self-care.
slide part, but
No,
no.
a little more relaxing than that.
Okay.
So self-care, always important.
Awesome. Hey, Patty Boss is giving you a shout out.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hi, Patty.
All right. Well, thanks for being with us.
Anytime.
Okay, we'll talk to you later. Yep. Let me see if I can get Brian Van Norman over here. I'm gonna yell, so I'm gonna cover my mic. Brian. Hold on real quick, guys. I'm gonna grab Brian. Okay. All right, here comes Brian. Hey, Brian, you can hold that up just a little closer. Yep, there you go. Tell us who you are and what your role is with AAPC.
Sure. Hi, Brian Van Norman. I'm the executive director for membership, local chapters, and our events.
All right, and so this is a huge deal for your team to
Very
put all
much
this
so.
together. Yeah,
Yes, months and months of planning, and we're excited. It's great when you can see it come together for both our in-person and our virtual attendees.
yes. And how does it feel to be at this point? Because this is your first national conference with us. You've been through a regional or two,
Right.
but this big one. It's a sigh of relief at this point.
Sigh of relief, but a lot of excitement. Again, it's kind of rejuvenating, I think, for the entire staff, I would say, just to be able to be with, hundreds of our members, seeing them excited about the education, the networking, the engagement. So I think it's really kind of given us a sense of rejuvenation, excited, looking forward to Vegas next year.
Yeah, this is the first conference that we've had where I think, don't feel the shackles of the pandemic and the other restrictions and things like that, things are safe and we can be at full force again.
Very much so. That's why we wanted to really focus on, it's education, but it's about that networking, that sense of community connection and having fun. And that's why we tried to develop some events like last night, we went offsite,
Yep.
just so we can keep that going so that members have that opportunity just to keep the networking, throughout the conference, not just during the education sessions.
So we have, for live conferences, we have Washington DC early August.
Correct. Yes, August 7th through the 9th.
Yeah, and that was going to be that. So it was supposed to be our national conference last spring. So
Correct.
basically just bumped it, made it to regional. And then we have next year, we just announced where our national conference will be.
Exactly. Going to Las Vegas in April of next year. We're very excited. We know that this has been a popular destination among our members for hosting HealthCon. So we're excited to see everybody next spring. And then following up with that, we will be in Philadelphia next August for the regional.
All right, that's going to be exciting.
It'll be a great time. And we know we have a local chapter there too. That's going to be very excited to work with us to help kind of promote the conference.
They are eager and excited to share their town.
Very much
Yeah.
so. Yes.
Virtual conferences, what do we have coming up in the next few months?
Sure. So we have actually got RiskCon coming up here actually in June.
Okay.
And we've got our compliance conference at the end of August. DocuCon will be following up in September.
Okay.
And then we round up the year with AuditCon in November.
Well, so we have these specialty conferences. They are 100% virtual.
Correct. Yes.
And if you fit into any of those parameters or auditing or risk adjustment, that's something for you to look into. Or I guess if you are interested in heading down those paths, do that, right? That'd be perfect for that.
Great opportunity. Exactly. And these are great opportunities again to network virtually, but 2 days of very focused content. Again, opportunities to be able to network with each other virtually through that. And then I'll also add this year for regional, we are strictly in person this year only. So we're not doing a hybrid for regional this year.
Okay. All right. So be there, be square.
Exactly. See you in DC.
Okay. Thanks, Brian.
Thanks, Alex.
I'll
Appreciate it.
talk to you
Thank you so
later.
much.
I have my friend Giselle. Giselle, come here real quick. Are you okay going on live? We're on AAPC Social Hour real quick. Come here and join me just for a sec. All right. This is my friend Giselle. All right. So we're just live. We just are just sharing what's going on with our members who aren't participating virtually or here. But tell us who you are and where you work and go from there.
Well, my name is Giselle Arnold and I am from Covington, Georgia. I am actually the officer of the year.
Yes, yes. That's kind of the big thing
That's the
for
big
you.
thing for
I
me
mean,
today,
it's been
yeah.
a huge conference for you.
Absolutely. So I got nominated for chapter officer of the year for 2022. So I'm glad I came, having a ball. I do work for Baylor Scott and White as a coding manager, supervisor. And we've been having a great time. We've been getting a lot of information to take back to work and a lot of networking.
Well, we were able to get some great interviews with you to share how you've given back to your local chapter.
Okay.
So we're super excited to get that out to the world.
I'm excited to see it. Just giving back to the chapter for the last 4 years I've been involved and with a mentor program and things like that. So yeah.
Now, I'm curious, you are just a positive person. You exude great energy.
Thank
What is your mindset like? What keeps you going and looking to the light and the goodness of life?
Can I say that on this thing and not offend
Well,
anyone?
I mean, it's your, it's up to you. I mean, this is your,
I get up and I say my prayers every morning. I don't want to offend anyone, but that is what keeps me going. And I get up and I ask for guidance on what I can do to bring someone forward at all times.
so it's your faith.
It's my faith.
Your faith. I love that. Okay. All right. All right. Well, thank you so much for sharing.
you.
So good to see you.
Again.
Thanks for being here. And we'll see you, I guess, maybe
Next year.
Las Vegas.
Oh, not maybe.
Okay. We will see you in Las
I'll
Vegas.
see you in
Okay.
Vegas.
All right.
Spirit in life, I'll be there.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome,
Okay,
Alex.
bye, Giselle. All right, that's fun, guys. There's just so many staff members walking around. Everybody's kind of beginning to pack up and tear down things while everybody's in their final session. I think I'm going to wrap it up, you guys. I think that we're going to have a short social hour. We made it to the 30-minute mark, but we have work to do. So guys, thanks so much for being with us. I hope everybody's doing well. We're getting out of here. We're done with Opryland for a few years. We've had an amazing time. Everybody's been so great. Our members are so kind, and this is great to be with everybody. Hope to see you next year. Oh, maybe I'll see you in DC. I'm looking forward to that. Maybe I'll see you in Las Vegas next year. But for sure, I will see you online at the next social hour. Carlita, you're asking about HealthCon swag. Will you shoot me a private message with asking about that, just to remind me, because it's kind of hectic right now. But I'll see if we can get some HealthCon swag in our store, and then we can share that with you guys. Herbie's asking about the hotel in Las Vegas for HealthCon 2024. That is Caesar's Palace. So we're seeing at the Caesar Resorts, which I think we've been there before, and it's beautiful. Have a great time there. Okay, everybody, stay safe. We will see you in 2 weeks. Bye.